Hey guys, before we get to the video, for more tips and tricks in the heating and air industry, please click that subscribe button. Thank you. Hey guys, Josh with Griffin Air serving the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck, and I wanted to do a video because, just like anybody else that has any sort of traction on YouTube and they're starting to get some folks to watch them, we have found some haters too. And a lot of the people that seem to hate me are other heating and air technicians or contractors that they want the homeowners to stay in the dark. I had one guy even message me and of course comment on my video and put all this nasty stuff because he didn't even like that I told the customer, who owns the thermostat, by the way, if it's their thermostat, he didn't like that I was giving out the code on how to unlock that thermostat. So I'm kind of becoming that guy. I'm the guy that other contractors are starting to hate, right? Because they don't want you to know some of this stuff. Well, I've got three secrets that heating and air contractors don't want you to know. And most decent heating and air guys, they don't really care if you know this stuff, right? But it seems like it's becoming rare to find a decent one, right? We've got competitors in our market, and there's a few of them that I actually think pretty highly of, but there's a bunch of them that don't have the greatest reputation, and they're the folks that don't want you to know these types of things that I'm about to tell you. So what are the three things that you should know that a lot of heating and air guys don't want you to know? First thing is first. And I'm talking about a broad spectrum on this. We don't do this at Griffin Air, but I have noticed that in our industry, some companies will adjust their prices based on how busy they are. Kind of like a car lot. I remember when I was a kid, I heard that car salesmen will lower their prices at the end of a month so that way they can hit their quota. If things have been slow, they're willing to make a better deal. And I don't know if that's true. That's just something you hear, right? Well, I have noticed that we have competitors in our industry that if they're really busy, they'll raise their prices. So here we are, we're bidding our price. We're giving them a fair estimate for a really good product and a really good warranty. And they're way overbidding us because they're super busy that time of year. And then other times of the year, when we're still keeping our fair price, competitive, great warranty, great product, then the same company will find during other parts of the year, they're coming in at prices down here. And I like to ask folks, especially if we don't earn your business, I like to ask why, what could we have done better? And a lot of times, companies that I know that they have in the past were bidding way more than us, thousands of dollars more. Well, they beat our price by $1,000 or $500. And I think most people, if you're watching my videos, you don't just pay attention to pricing, you pay attention to other stuff too. But you want to get several estimates. You want to make sure you're being treated fairly. And a lot of our customers, they care more about the price itself. They care more about warranties and the products and having less headaches and all that good stuff. But obviously, if you can get a good deal or whatever, you want to make sure you're being treated fairly. You want to be marrying a company, if you will, that is going to treat you fairly for years to come as well. So that is secret number one that a lot of heating and air contractors don't want you to know. Secret number two. This is kind of a simple one, but I see it all the time. Years ago, I used to work with a guy, and he would go into homes, and if they didn't have batteries in their thermostat, so it was hardwired and it was working just fine, he would put batteries in those thermostats. And of course, I asked why, and I found out that this was actually a shiesty practice. A lot of thermostats don't operate like a smoke detector would. We have smoke detectors in our house. They're hardwired. They've got battery backup, so that way if the power goes out, that battery's there to still protect you in your home in case there's a fire. A lot of thermostats do not operate like that. A lot of thermostats, if you put batteries in them, they will operate off the batteries whether they're hardwired or not. And the problem with that is, as those batteries start to die, they start to lose their power as time goes on, well, then you could end up having issues. Your hot summer day, you don't have air conditioning, and it gives this shiesty contractor a way for him to be able to get more business out of you, come out, put new batteries in the thermostat, and then sell you something or whatever. It's just kind of a shiesty practice. Little disclaimer, some thermostats have to have batteries. If they're not hardwired, if they don't have a common wire, the battery is what operates that digital thermostat. There are times when we've replaced the system and there's not enough conductors, not enough wires in the cable going to the thermostat, and instead of tearing out walls and having to pull a new wire and stuff like that, we'll put batteries in the thermostat. So I'm not saying batteries are always a bad thing in a thermostat. Honeywell came out with a few thermostats a few years ago that if the power went out, you'd have to reset the date and all this stuff before the thermostat could operate again, which is a huge problem for folks if they weren't home. Like they went on vacation and then they get back home and find out that the air conditioning went out, and just because there was a power surge and the thermostat never turned the system back on, even though power was turned back on. So that with issues like that, we might put some batteries in there. Every time we add batteries or put batteries in a system, we want that homeowner to know. We want them to know, hey, you know, right now it's spring. Just remember, next spring, let's put new batteries in there. If you're on our VIP club at Griffin Air and we're doing maintenances for you that year, that's something we're going to handle for you. So I'm only talking about those times where you've got a thermostat, everything's been working fine, you're getting maintenance done or whatever, and you see that heating and air guy slipping batteries into your thermostat. That is a little bit shiesty. Ask them why they're doing it and see what their reason is. And finally, number 3, the secrets that heating and air contractors don't want you to know, and that is you can check your own warranty with a lot of brands. Some brands you can't. Unfortunately, you've got to rely on your heating and air company to check that out and make sure that your warranty is still good to go. But a lot of companies have it right there on their website. You can go right on there, punch in your serial number. It will tell you if your warranty is still valid or not. You might have to put in your name, maybe a little bit of other information. But for the most part, you'll be able to check whether or not your warranty is valid and whether your system is still under warranty right there from your own computer. Now, why is that a big deal? Why does that even matter? Well, and we have seen in our market, there's been companies that will tell folks that their system is no longer under warranty and charge them bukus of money to make a repair for a part that's actually covered. And it's just super shiesty. I'm not saying all companies do that, but if you have a company tell you, hey, your system's not covered under warranty, here's the price, you can check that warranty yourself with a lot of manufacturers. In fact, I've made it easy for you to do that. Instead of trying to track it down and figure out all these different places, if you go to our website, griffinair.net, or my other website, newhvacguide.com, there's a tab at the bottom that says check your warranty. And you just click that. It will take you to a page where you just click the manufacturer of your system, and then you'll be able to check your warranty. Again, not all companies have that capability online, but a lot of them do. Most of the big dogs, most of the companies you've heard of, they've got a place for you to be able to check your own warranty. So I hope that helps. Again, those are 3 secrets that we have run into that I think that homeowners ought to know. And I'm sure I'm going to get some hate on this. I'm sure somebody's going to message me or comment or whatever. But, you know, that's kind of become my deal. I want to piss them off. I want you to be informed, and I hope that helps. Thank you. The last thing I'll say is if you're in the market for a new heating and air system and you're in Virginia in the Middle Peninsula or the Northern Neck, give Griffin Air a call. We'll give you a free estimate and the best warranty in the area. But if you're not in our coverage area, check out my new website. I've even got a little banner up here, newhvacguide.com. Check out that site because we've put so much information on there. It's as if I wrote a book telling folks, hey, here's the good and the bad. Avoid this or that. I've even got a whole page called no-nos, things to stay away from. And so before you spend thousands, check out that website. And finally, for more tips and tricks in the heating and air industry, click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.